Fate, fortune, felicity, or call it luck, it's the notion that things good or bad happen by chance. And we're checking back in at Omaha Country Club now. Mary, you took this topic of luck to some of the players.
I did. I was curious about it. When you've played golf for as long as these Champions Tour professionals have, you're bound to experience some incredible highs and some heartbreaking lows. Yesterday, I asked some of the players to define luck and the role it's played in their careers.
Luck? Well, there's good luck, bad luck. You know, that comes both ways. As you know, a lot of times you make, people say you make your own luck, and that comes both ways too. Unfortunately, sometimes you make decisions that will be on the golf course or in life that turns out to not work out, and you think is bad luck, and decisions that work out good and you think is good luck. But I look at it really and truly a lot of times it's in decisions you make and how they end up turning out.
If you've hit the perfect golf shot and it stays on the edge of the hole, that's a good shot. That's skill. But for the ball to go in the hole, that's a bit of luck. That's how I would describe it.
Do you feel like throughout the course of your career that you've been lucky?
I've been very unlucky. No, you have your moments, and I think overall it will probably even itself out.
That's a really hard question to answer. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm playing, you can just feel that things are going your way, and other days you feel like they're not going to go your way. You get the bad bounce, your ball hits on the tree and it goes out in the fairway, that's a good day. If it hits on the tree and goes further in the trees, that's a bad day. But I don't know, I think we all make our own luck. I think it's all attitude. I think in the end, the good and the bad even out, and you get what you deserve.
There's certainly some luck here. You hit it out in the rough, and one spot you have no shot, 1 inch over you're pretty good or whatever. It's pretty amazing. I had 2 shots the other day in the rough on 17, and they were a foot apart. The one I could hit on the green, the other one I could hit 20 yards. So there would be some luck involved in that. These guys are so good, though. They practice all the time, so the more they practice, the luckier they get. I'm an amateur, so I need a little more luck.
Yeah, I mean, typically when you have really good events, good tournaments, you have some good breaks, and we have a tendency to forget about the good breaks. We remember the bad ones and think, that's all we get. But no, absolutely. Anytime most people have a really good tournament, whether they win or not, they've had some really good breaks too.
We make our own luck, and I think I prefer to think of it as an attitude. I've always felt that my attitude was good. I always try to look for the fun in the game. It's a game. Golf's a game. It's not work. And those that make it work probably think that they get a lot of bad breaks. I feel like I'm blessed to be able to do this. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be out here and upright at almost 60 years old hitting golf balls.
I think every golfer wishes their nickname was Lucky. Mine certainly isn't, but, you got to have some good luck usually to win a golf tournament. But, at the end of the day, as a golfer, you never think that you're ever going to get back to even, that you got a lot more bad breaks in your life than good ones.
I feel very lucky this week. I feel lucky to be here, to get to play in the U.S. Senior Open here in Omaha, and thrilled to death to be here.
Well, I've been struggling a little bit with my game, and I went to see somebody at Palm Springs, so they've given me something to think about, and which is a good thing. I mean, it's horrible coming into a tournament and maybe not knowing where the ball's going, and you've got so many different thoughts in your head. At least I've got one thought, and so hopefully, touch wood, it will help.
And do you feel lucky this week?
That I don't know yet. Well, that'll be determined on some of the lies you get when you hit it in the rough and that, but I just feel lucky to play golf for a living, really. I know that's a canned answer, but that's the truth.
And these guys really do have perspective. Mike, I guess we'll know by Sunday evening around 6 o'clock or so who had luck on their side when we see who's standing on the 18th green holding on to that Francis Ouimet Memorial Trophy.
Yeah, I like how they all say that it kind of balances itself out in the end. There's good luck and there's bad luck, but it all evens itself out.
That's right. I wanted to mention something here. We're standing on the other side of the driving range here. And when we think about the Champions Tour, of course, these are the golfers who have played their way here, or in this case, the amateurs who played their way into this event. But you've got to be 50 and over. Well, sometimes we think about losing some distance in that case. Maybe it's more about precision golf. Maybe they're still great putters, but they've lost the distance. I've got to tell you, Mike, where we're standing, best we can tell, and I don't have a rangefinder here to give you an exact number, but I think we're sitting at around 320, 340 yards from the driving range. And on a number of occasions today, we've had balls in our grill here. So these guys haven't lost much distance, and I think the fans are going to be excited about that once this tournament really starts tomorrow.
Well, I know during the commercial break, I couldn't see a picture of you, but I heard somebody yelling. I heard Mary yelling, and the camera guys running around. So one came pretty close to hitting you guys, it sounds like.
Well, that wasn't it. Can I tell you what happened?
Well, real quick, Chris is telling us we got to go real quick.
We have two chairs here, one that I'm keeping my stuff in, the other that our photographer Rich was sitting in, and during that commercial break, the chair snapped in two, and I've got it sitting right here in front of me, Mike. He took a spill right here.
I thought he got hit by a ball. He just broke the chair.
No, the chair snapped right into. He's okay, but that's why you heard that noise out of me.
All right, thanks, Mary. It's going to be an exciting weekend. Thanks for all your coverage.